What's good? What's good? What's up? What's up? Figured I'd come on tonight, chop it up with y'all. We done had a lot of events to happen lately. I think we need to talk about it. What's up? What's up? Giving some people some time to come in the room. I know it's Saturday. We'll give people time to come on in here. What's up, East St. Louis? What up, Joe? What's happening? What's going down? Other than this cold weather and all this snow. I'm sick of this stuff. But once we get this month over with, we should be good. Natasha, what's happening? How you be? On this Saturday evening. There's a lot of things that took place. So I figured, let me come on. I said I'd probably come on Saturday if we had any change of events, and we did. So I think we need to come on and discuss these things to just give us that reassurance that we are in the right mind frame and we're making the appropriate steps to ensure our future survival. So yeah, you got to pay attention to what's going on now because things are getting real tough. Doing good. That's what's up. What else, Sweet Berry? A1's in the house, baby. What's up? I got your message. I was like, yeah, I'm coming on Saturday. I figured you'd be in here, so I ain't want to come on too late. Yeah. Did I not call it? Did I not call it? I need a crystal ball or something. I'm gonna have to invest in a crystal ball or something. You know what I'm saying? Cause man, did I not call it? I said if it was me and I was on some, you know what I'm saying? What do we do today, Pinky? What do we do every time? Brain take over the world. So if I was gonna do that, you know what I'm saying? These are the moves I would make, and what moves are they making? The same ones. You did. Great minds think alike. So yeah, things are getting a little tough, guys. Getting a little tough. This is the equivalent of you making a snowball at the top of the mountain and start the momentum. So you know by the time it gets down to the bottom, it's gonna be an avalanche. So right now, we got to see how the people around the globe respond to the making of the snowball and the start of rolling it downhill. Because if we wait at the bottom of the hill to reach us, it's going to be an avalanche, and of course, it's going to consume us. So we definitely need to be on point, so we're not out here second guessing ourselves and making blunders, which is going to aid. We want to be like if they try to corral everybody going to the left, we want to be going to the right. And then people will be saying, "Look at these crazy people. They the only ones going to the right." You know what I mean? And you could be assured that you're doing the right thing, contrary to popular opinion, and the fact that you see everybody else going to the right. I mean, going to the left. So that's how we have to do this thing, you know? Because man, we was kind of having a party last week Saturday, wasn't we? We was in here. You dig? The people up north, they was over there having a rave. They was having a house party. You know what I'm saying? They was playing everything. You know what I'm saying? They playing music from all over the world. Just having a great old time out there at minus 15 wind chill, right? And I told you all, I said, watch, dude, this make him look bad politically. He looks real weak because they defied that order that day. But I said, now he needs to do something, and he did. Let me get this troll up out of here. Block. Troll. I got him. Block. My block game. I'm like Matumbo up in this piece. You dig? But yeah, did I not say old fanboy up there, you know what I'm saying, was taking his marching orders from the globalists, and they told him, hey man, we give you the green light, do whatever. We got your back. And he pulled it. He sure pulled it. Sure did. He called a state of emergency, which at the time we didn't really know what that entailed, but it actually ended up being the Emergencies Act, is what theirs is called. And ours is basically a state of emergency. So theirs is called the Emergency Act. And with that, it gives him, only him, like basically the same powers as a Führer or a emperor. So he is no longer premier or prime minister of the Canadian Canucks. He is now the emperor. You know what I'm saying? He the hippie emperor, because he need a haircut. You know what I mean? But with that Emergencies Act, it gives him plenty of powers, and he didn't waste no time using them. Didn't waste no time using them, right? They was trying to give, because they actually gives the Ottawa police special powers, but of course, by them being from Ottawa and by their families being affected by this, they didn't really want to participate in mass with these new powers, right? Because of course it's going to be draconian. So they wouldn't participate in mass. So guess what they did? They bust in officers, quote unquote, from up to 100 miles away. Yep. And then of course, when I seen the pictures on YouTube today, these officers did not have badges nor nameplates, which is totally against the law. How you gonna have a mysterious force show up with riot gear and helmets, right? And formation. They standing in formation like an army with no badges and no nameplates, completely blank. So you can't get them for any crimes. So if they commit crimes up under the veil of darkness tonight, let's say tonight they do it, people who still there, they can just kind of go crazy, and they got all of them got masks on, right? Their faces covered up. Only thing you can see is their eyes, pretty much. So if they wild out, who you gonna blame? You could tell this was orchestrated. Yep, this was definitely orchestrated. But hey, what do I know? You know what I mean? What do I know? I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Just looking at the situation from the outside, and I don't like what I see. You know what I mean? So today they brought in the horses. Uh, don't that seem familiar? They brought in horses, and they come storming in. I was like, wow. And actually, one of the horses kicked the lady in the chest. Kind of, I don't know if it cracked their ribs or what, but she was fine. But she did get kicked in the chest by one of the horses. So they bringing out the see. If you notice, this same playbook, when they roll it out everywhere. Right? Remember, they used to use horses here a lot. They still do. The police be using horses, but not as much. But if they need to, they'll bring them in. And this is the first time you kind of seen them in Canada. So I was like, wow, okay. It's definitely looks familiar to me. So at this point, um, it's not looking good. It also gave them sweeping powers to go after the organizers of the Freedom Convoy, which I knew they were going to do. I knew they was going to do that. And I told you guys that I said that city is the most surveilled city on earth. There's a camera literally on every building, along with listening devices. So they was using them cameras to get everybody's license plate and company name. And all they had to do was just cross-reference it with the DMV records, and voila, they got you. So they went out to all the organizers, and they jailed them. And now they can, with the Emergencies Act, they can jail you without a warrant. So there's no court involved. All the government has to say is that you were somehow involved, and then they can send the goon squad or the SS, secret police, to come to your house. Because remember, they don't have badges or nameplates. So basically, literally, the secret police. They don't need no warrant, no judge has to sign nothing. They can just come and get you and take you to jail. And they can bring you to jail up under whatever charges they choose, right? On top of that, it also gives them the power to confiscate your bank account. Yep. How long I've been talking about? How long I've been talking about these banks? How long? Come on, give it to me. You got to give me my props. Y'all know I've been talking about these banks. So now it gives them the power to go after these people's personal bank accounts. Right? So if that wasn't bad enough, so now you in jail, they're going to confiscate your vehicle, your truck, which is your livelihood, right? You're going to commandeer your bank account. And if your wife and children are at home, guess what? Your wife gets to go to prison too. Yeah. And the kids go to, guess what? The state. If you have any pets, they're saying if they hold you more than 8 days, something like that, they said, that they will euthanize the pet. You can't make this up, right? Right? So they go take your kids from you. Your wife is considered guilty as well, right? Or significant partner, significant others also deemed guilty because somehow they aided and assist you in doing your terroristic act, right? And they get to jail you and confiscate your personal bank account and confiscate your truck, which you know they're gonna do because they're sending them a message. Because I told you all, they can't allow them to just get away with that because it showed camaraderie, right? And it showed the heart, excuse me, of the human spirit and how bad we want freedom, that people would come together, even though they had a language barrier and they have a cultural barrier, because it was people from all over the planet live in Canada. So they was all together there with various different languages, very different skin tones, hues, right? But they came together for freedom. So, yeah, this gave them the power to bust that up. And then that's why they kept saying, oh, this is a white supremacist a group, and they flying this and flying that, because they was trying their best to demonize them. And the mainstream media in Canada made sure that they did not show any people of ethnic descent. Yeah. You can't make this up, people. You can't make it up. I'm like, wow. It is what it is. That's all I can say. At this point, I don't know. It's looking kind of suspect for folks up there. But the problem is, that's a beta. That's a beta. What they call a beta test. Yeah, that's a beta test. Right? You know what that means. If it's successful there, they're gonna figure out a way to roll it out in all of the other word I want to use. All of the other fascist controlled cities. Yep. Canada, Canada, Canada. Yeah, it's not looking good, people. And I had told you all that what they should have did. I think when on that night, I could have sworn I said it shouldn't just be the truckers, and it should be the whole country should have been there. Then maybe they could have stopped this, but because they didn't, and now I think just innocent people, either they got the heart to survive or they don't. Because if they don't stand up to this, it's a wrap. Because Trudeau he's never gonna get those powers back. I wouldn't. If I'm able to punk y'all and then go after the money and imprison folks, and then the country don't stand up, then yeah. All the other thing is he suspended Parliament, so they can't even oppose him, because that's the way it's supposed to go. He was supposed to bring the act to the floor, right? And then it was supposed to be voted on, and then it had to be ratified in order for them to implement the Emergencies Act. But guess what? He just went right on and did it without them, and implemented it without them. And then when they said something about it, right? What did he do? He suspended Congress. So now they all at home having parliamentary meetings on Zoom. And when they say something that nobody that they don't want to hear, they cut the feed on their mic, or cut their mics off, or mute them, or whatever. I'm like, he ain't gonna get these powers back. These powers is not meant to be. Nah, I can't see it. Especially if the people fight back in any way, and eventually they're gonna have to. If they, other than that, nobody better not go to Canada anytime soon. It's a lost cause at this point. So I'm looking to see. From what I understand, I heard some rumors that people are headed there. So I guess we shall see in the next 24, 48 hours if that's if that rumor is true, that basically people in the country are headed there. But I doubt it. I doubt it. If it is, it's going to be a small group, and they'll be able to crush them. What up, what up, what up? I see you. My man in the house. Yeah, man. You want to come up? I'm going to put the link in there. Come on up, Mr. Lofton. Hold on. Got a link. Hit the link. Hit the link. Come on up. I'll come on camera now. There I go. What up? What up? What up, peoples? You dig? Yeah, come on up. But yeah, it's a tough one, guys. It's a tough one. Congress is suspended. This Emergencies Act gives Trudeau basically supreme ruler status. They're going out the bank accounts without a warrant. They're locking you up without a warrant. They're taking your kids. They're euthanizing your pet. They're also taking your wife to jail. They're taking your truck. And they're finding the company that you work for. What the different? What is it? What 7 days? The different 7 days would make. Because last week they were literally partying in the street. They're not partying now. Need some I should have put some lotion on when I got out the shower. Skin feel like leather. There go the link, y'all. Come on up, somebody. Anybody. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's not looking good, people. It's not looking good. And that's why people like, oh, get back to the fun videos, H.A.M. Get back to the fun videos. For what? We finna be in slavery. Everybody. So the fun videos are almost over with. It's almost crunch time. What you gonna do? These people not playing with us. I know everybody think that it's gonna go back to being the same. No. We failed a major test with the COVID flu. We failed for that hook, line, and sinker, and we should have known. We should have knew that it was a scamdemic, because remember, if y'all remember, it said 2 weeks to flatten the curve. Y'all remember that? 2 weeks, and they would all had them hand motion to flatten the curve. 2 years, what did it say? 2 weeks turned into 2 years real fast, don't it? So we failed at that. We didn't challenge. We should have been challenging all freaking 2 years. We kind of sat back on our heels because we didn't know what was going to happen. They had us so in fear, right? Then it was what was the other thing? It was something else I wanted to point out to you with that. Shoot, it escapes me now. Yeah, but it was the 2 week curve thing. Damn, I can't think of it now. It didn't jump. It's probably gonna come in my mind as soon as I go past it. But yeah, we failed a major test with that. You know what I mean? We didn't handle it well. And the thing is, I knew it was coming because they wrote about it. when in all those groups, the Bilderbergs, the Trilateral Commission, and the G20, they've been all their white papers, they talked about it, that they need it. And then even Gates and Fauci, you go back 4 years, they talked about it, right? So people act like they just came out of nowhere. No, they was talking about this 4 or 5 years ago, that they needed a pandemic. Then all of a sudden they get one. Quinky dink, huh? Yeah, but we don't believe in that. What I say? Do you think time trucks will be taking over next 10 years? Nah, I doubt it. No. At this point, they don't care about autonomous trucks. You know what I mean? These people don't care about none of this stuff. You know, it's enough dummies. There's enough dummies out here that'll continue working, so they don't necessarily need it. You know, they're more focused on something else. You know what I mean? Hey, they more focused on it. They don't even need people. So what's left? If you don't need people, you don't need trucks. See, so it's all, to me, it's all smoke and mirrors, if you ask me, because the whole plan is not to have people. So if you don't have people, what you need trucks for? You don't need them. You know. And that's basically what they're saying. The earth belongs to them. You know, they have captured the world and the world's resources. And basically, we own somebody else's real estate and they want us off of it. That's what it is. The earth belongs to them, and we trespassing at this point. I see you. Now you got to put your phone down and have it sitting steady, and you can't be fidgeting with it. I'm gonna keep you in the background until you get it right, because we talked about this. You got to set it down somewhere where it's sturdy, and you can see how you want to see, where you ain't got to touch it no more. Well, while he does that, let me see. I can see many countries planning to ease off the restrictions. Yeah, but it's the okie doke. It's the okie doke. It's coming. Hey, they gonna ease up. You know, it's like give me 2 thumbs up when you're ready, African traveler. All right. The way they gonna play it is, we're gonna ease up because they realize they're waking us up too fast. So they're gonna ease up, right? And as soon as we relax, give us a gut punch. That's the best way I can tell you.
It's coming.
What up, Jack?
Yeah, hey, what's up, everybody?
What up? What's up?
Look here. Bill Gates said it in the news. We got another pandemic coming.
Yeah, man. I sent it to you. I said, but there you go. Now I told you, because we were talking on the phone before I found that clip of him saying that.
Yeah.
I found it after I told you, because I felt that it was coming, and then showing up when I went to go look.
It's coming.
There it is.
Yeah.
There it is. There it is.
They for real.
Yeah, Sweet Berry, you're right. Because I like I said, I've been noticing, because I've been telling Mr. Lofton, I've been studying this stuff for 30 years. So I've been seeing the march, the authoritarian march. I've been seeing it. You know, it's just that I couldn't really talk to nobody about it, because people think you're crazy when you start bringing up this stuff. It ain't that we crazy. It's just I've taken the time to kind of realize what they were doing. I like politics. You know what I'm saying? So when you study politics, you can't help but stumble on, even if I really wasn't looking for this information, if you study politics, you would just stumble over it. Like, how can I not see what I saw?
Yeah. Exactly.
You know what I mean? That's what it is. I cannot see what I did. And then me and Ms. Love talked about, I said, yesterday, I said, today is the beginning of the end, because with that emergency powers that gives that dude up there in Canada, he not gonna let that power go.
No.
Would you?
No way.
He won a re-election with 30% of the vote. So he didn't have no mandate or nothing. He won with only 30% of the vote. So now he just he finna go all out, because he know he ain't gonna win another term. So he might as well hold on to that power, wouldn't you?
When you're a dictator, absolutely.
Yeah, I wouldn't give up that power.
When you're a dictator.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? No, just think about it. If he only won the 30% of the vote, he ain't get like 51%.
Like Biden.
Yeah, exactly. Like Joe Byron.
No. Brandon, you mean?
Yeah, Brandon. You know what I mean? Like, come on,
popular president in the United States of America.
So that's why I said this stuff is crazy. This is crazy. But hey, now we need to see. This is what we need to see, people. For folks who hear it now, and for folks who are out doing whatever they're doing on this Saturday night, and they listen to this on the playback, if I decide to leave it up, because some of this stuff I be talking is the reason why they taking the subscribers away from me. Every day I lose subscribers now, so I already understand, because they like you should, but at least they ain't stopping me from talking, because I guess they realize, well, there ain't enough people listening to him, so we ain't tripping. But the thing we need to see I think Kwame was telling me the other day that it's about, I think he said 36 million people in Canada is the population. We need to see pretty much all 36 million in Ottawa ASAP.
Yeah, yeah, they need to basically, if you're going to support the cause, what they're doing, which is right, because the power belongs to the people, they're going to have to shut Waffle House, Walmart, food stores, everything needs to shut down. Don't shut it down. Absolutely.
And shut down the transportation, and
Yeah.
and wherever dude live at, he needs to be on house arrest. Him and the deputy, the what is the vice premier, she needs to be on house arrest too. Yeah, because she sits on the she's on the board.
Yeah.
Let me get this mic. She sits on the board of the Davos group. I don't know. I bet people didn't know that, did they? And he graduated from the Globalist School. Come on. This has been a setup the whole time. That's why they running a rough shot over the people up there like that. So they basically have been selected for those positions. Chances are he probably didn't win about 30% of the vote. They probably just did that funny math. You know how they do. He probably did funny math. That's how he got in there. You know what I mean? So we need to see all 36. I think that's what he said. 36 million people that's up there. We need to see everybody in Ottawa, and wherever dude and the vice premier, wherever she lives, they need to be on house arrest. Yep, they need to be on house arrest. And push come to shove, I can't talk how I would really like to see them. You know what I'm saying? I like to see them get one of them Gaddafi specials. That's what I would like to see. I would like to see them get a Gaddafi special. But you know, we gotta be non-violent. We have to be peaceful while people are attacking us. But you know, you can't be we can't be the ones that throw the first punch. Can't be the ones that, you know, start violence first. We gotta basically let them do it. To me, they done it. If you ask me, they didn't struck blood first. So I would say let's get serious. You know what I mean? But you know, can't put 36 million in the clink. You can't put 36 million in the joint. The penitentiaries ain't big enough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Times like this is why you can't get rid of your street and your underground element, because these are the guys who and the girls who are known, you know what I'm saying, to get down and dirty when the other side get down and dirty. That's why you got to keep your underworld, because good people don't want to fight. You know, they got too much estate, too much invested. You know, they got homes and vacation homes. They got nice cars. They got boats. You know what I'm saying? They got 2.5 children.
2.5.
2.5 children, you know what I mean? They got investments, you know what I'm saying? They got stocks, they got mutual funds, you know what I'm saying? they got 6 months worth of savings. So they don't want to go out there and risk getting hit upside the head with a billy club by a race soldier.
Yeah, it's gonna get worse than that, because they're, you know, hey, listen, now they're shutting down the bank accounts of everyone that had anything to do with those truckers, even the one that's supporting them. They shut their bank accounts down. Now, if the government can tell you you can't have money, you can't have food, what the heck what are you going to do when the government tells you you can't eat, you can't have water, you can't transport yourself, You can't take your car, truck here and there. They control your movement. What are you gonna do? That's a good question. What you gonna do?
I can answer that.
Okay.
DIE.
Yeah, that is an alternative. But there's another one that's even better than that one.
What's better than that one?
Fight like hell.
Nah. No, I just pointed out like 10 reasons why people don't want to fight because they comfortable.
Comfortable? Well, that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna DIE. That's what's gonna happen. When they snatch the water and they snatch the food away from you, and even the natural given food that God gave you, are you that comfortable? That's something wrong with that message. There's something wrong there. You that comfortable. You're willing to just let somebody take your livelihood and take your life from you. That's crazy.
Well, yeah, they'll for full and for full compliance, they'll turn everything back on, and
and get the ultimate jab.
Yeah, we'll jab you every month. We got a squirt. We got new variant coming out every 3 days. So we got a new squirt jab that you got to take every month. No lip. Just come on down, roll up your sleeve. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, that's terrible. That's terrible.
You know what I mean? And
yeah, I know what you mean.
And then in order for us to pay, and then they're gonna say, in order for us to pay for this, we're gonna go up on taxes and we're gonna give you 15% of your income, and we go tax you for the other 85%.
They're almost there. You know that? They really are almost there. People don't see it.
That's the reason why I brought it up.
Because we're practically at 50%. People don't see it. I don't believe this.
Yeah, but I mean, like I said, it's the authoritarian march. They do it in increments, so it don't feel like, it hasn't felt like they really doing it to us, but they are, because they turning up the heat slowly, a degree at a time. So when you wake up, like, okay, man, I'm paying 60% in taxes.
Yeah,
I can't build no empire. I only get 40% of my income, and then I gotta use that for food, water, and clothes, washing, and this and that, and fuel for my car, and that went up. Then you got the hidden tax with the inflation. So I basically got to live off 10%. I can't stack no bread with just a little bit of money.
Well, when you're trying to be in compliance, yeah. When you're trying to be in compliance, you can do it. Shoot.
Yeah, we've been doing it. You just do without.
Yeah.
You do without. You ride economy, right?
Yeah.
And your elitists, they ride what? Lear jets.
You talking about the polluting type kind?
Well, they don't care about that. All they care about is you polluting. They don't pollute. They're rich, but they will not succeed. They will fail miserably. I hope so. DJ Jamaica. I hope they do. I'm just throwing it out there. We're hoping and we're praying that people wake up. Enough of us are starting to wake up. That's why the H.A.M is going to come down harder now, because they monitoring everything and they know we're waking up. So that means that they got to double, triple down. So they finna come with it.
Yeah, they coming.
Okay, it's like I've been robbed. Think about this, DJ Jamaica. Every time I see you come out the house, I pull out my 9, right? And I rob you every day, right? Then the day you come outside, you ain't got no money. I hit you upside the head with the pipe, right? Bam. Next time, have some money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then, either you say you ain't been fighting back all this time. You see what I'm saying? So you got a choice. You could come outside with a pipe of your own to challenge me, or the next time I see you, you could have some money.
Yeah.
It's just that simple. Up to this point, we just been getting hit upside the head, and they've been taking our money. We ain't been pushing back.
Yeah.
You got to admit that we ain't been pushing back. That's the reason why they feel so comfortable by pulling this.
Yeah.
It ain't like, the mask has come off now. Before, it was just they had the mask on and they said it didn't exist, and there ain't no one governing system. There's no new order. Y'all, it's a conspiracy. That's what they were saying, right? Now, the mask is off. And you can't say it that it ain't. So it's waking up a lot of people. So I'm kind of glad they took the mask off. Now it kind of vindicates people like me who've been talking about this stuff for 30 years. So I want to see them lose because, hey, if they lose, we win. If they win, we all lose.
We all lose, exactly.
And it's not race specific. This is basically going out to anybody, the whole humanity. That's how they looking at it. That's right. Chess, not checkers. And at this point, really, it ain't even chess, T. It's more like a game called Go. It's like the Chinese game Go. Because they got a whole planetary rollout of this. This ain't just in one, because I could say, okay, the situation in Canada is a chess game, but really, that's just one move. The next move could be here, it could be Australia, it could be New Zealand, it could be Austria, it could be Germany, it could be Ukraine, it could be Mexico. So the next move could be anywhere.
Yeah, well, when you start the game, you're either gonna move a pawn or you're gonna move a queen. These people have already started moving the pawn in Australia, in Canada, in America, China. They already don't move the pawn, so they're gearing up and they're getting ready. And the next move is gonna be the queen. Y'all see number 2?
No, we can't see that. It's too small.
Too small?
Yeah. Look, the pocket Constitution?
Yeah.
No, it's
number
too small.
2?
Can't see it.
Can't see it? Oh, well, I don't know how to make my camera bigger. It's a new phone. But anyway, amendment number 2. That's the queen move.
Yeah.
That's the queen move.
A host needs parasite. We are dislodging the parasite now, and they are turning on themselves. Look at what's getting ready to jump off in Europe. Yeah, I get that, but that also allows them. It's like they pulled all these crimes. It's like, let me give you another analogy, right? So it's like this. I've been robbing banks, right? And every time I go to rob a bank, I get better and better at it. Right? I'm knocking the bank off. I got a stopwatch, and I'm getting in and out in 30 seconds, and I got the bag, right? Then I done got so used to robbing, year after year. I go throughout the whole country just robbing banks and getting away with it in less than 30 seconds, right? And then, right, I have no desire really to fight because I've been robbing with such ease. Then all of a sudden I come out of one bank and the police is out there with their guns drawn. What do I do? Do I give up or do I shoot my way out?
Shoot your way out.
Shoot your way out. So now that they got caught, they finna shoot their way out. Now you prepared to take them bullets. You see? Are you prepared to take them? Because they finna shoot their way out. And they know if they shoot it right, the right people and shoot enough folks gonna cower. So the police have just got a job. They making what, 45, 50,000, 60,000 maybe. So if I come out of the bank with a submachine gun and just start blasting and start hitting them, a lot of them gonna take cover. They ain't trying to die today.
Nope.
Hey, you can put fear in the police now. Hey, they could be behind them cars and them bullets come through them little that thin sheet metal.
Made out of aluminum.
Exactly. And then they look at their fellow officer, he falling, another one falling. They gonna be like, oh, wait a minute. I didn't sign up to get shot.
I didn't sign up for this.
So that's what they're in the process of doing right now. They say strategy is paramount. Yes, it is. Is there no strategy or option? They fight like hell. Yeah, they gonna fight like hell. And then commandeered all of the pretty much all of the world's money. So they got a lot to fight with, and plus they didn't commandeered all the technology. They got their minions with their fingers on the buttons. I mean, some people don't work for us; they work for them. All the generals and the Joint Chiefs, all them dudes sold out.
They sold out, period.
We don't have no control over no agency. None of them alphabet agencies, all the top brass is on their side. And they got the full weight and scope of that position they can bring down on the people. What we got? Bunch of misfits. Half of us awake. The majority of us sleep.
Over 3/4.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? The rest of us is drinking fluorinated water. We eating steroid chicken. Chicken ain't even got a head. You know, they make a chicken in a laboratory. We eat chicken out of laboratories.
Hey, but they got you. As soon as you get sick, you go to them, get one of their magic pills.
Yeah, they got a whole apparatus system protocol waiting for you when you get sick.
Yes, they take you on out of here as they experiment on you quickly.
As they and then of course they suck you dry at the same time, because that medical bill gonna be $200,000-$300,000.
Well, you gotta think about it. That money don't mean that. That's just artificial currency.
Yeah, but they'll take it from you. They ain't gonna just let you come to the hospital and do all that surgery and not get the bag out you. Come on now.
Yeah. They'll make sure you ain't got no land, house, no assets. You know. They good at that.
Yeah, that's right. They're a minority on the planet. In order for them to rule, they must recruit. Yeah, they already recruited us. That's why I was just explaining to you. All the alphabet community, right? The top brass is on their side. The Joint Chiefs on their side. They got the president, the vice president, half of the Senate, half of the House of Representatives, pretty much half of the military, pretty much all the police and chiefs and colonels, and all of them on their side, man.
Sure, yeah.
They got all the scientists, all the doctors. Come on, man. Let's be serious. They got all the banks. The universities, they got all the universities on their side.
All of them.
Everything. Yeah. We got a bunch of misfits. I mean, it is what it is, man. I get it. You know, but you can't underestimate your enemy now. Yeah, I know it's a small global elite. It's probably 300 families or something like that. And it's a circle, it's an inner circle and an outer circle. And that's how they run stuff. They the big inner circle, and they got all these other circles that spread all the way out, and everybody is departmentalized, so they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
You know, I get it. Let me see what he's saying here. Dr. Fauci said, got 5 steps for the and then only, hold on step 1. Yeah, exactly. Well, Gates said, if you go to Google, type in what Gates said a couple of days ago, he already said the next one is coming. So the next one will be a little bit more. That's why they rolling the restrictions back now, let everybody get comfortable, and then here come the gut shot. Here come the flanking maneuver. So they're gonna hit us with a nice one this time.
Yeah.
President, these are always a slip between the cup and the lip. Yeah. Well, we shall see. Like I said, right now, Canada is the beta test. They're completely controlled now, and with the Emergencies Act, Congress, their parliament is suspended. Dude is pretty much a dictator at this point. So we shall see. That's a beta test. So we want to see what happens to most of the world. You see, you know, nobody
You went out. You lost your way.
Doom, doom. I know it's strange, ain't it? All right, don't ask me. I told you. Colors ain't right. You can't be talking too much truth. I've been telling y'all. Hey, I don't know what happened. I told y'all, did you hear me talking? I was like, man, look, come on, guys. Hey, whoever listened or whatever, it ain't but 10 of us in here. We nobody. We just speculate. It ain't, we not planning on doing nothing. We just speculate. This is all hypothetical. 5.0. It's crazy. I told you it's crazy. They say bring back the fun video. You can't be talking like that. You're supposed to know this stuff. What are you doing talking like that? You supposed to be drinking Kool-Aid. Civil unrest is around the corner. We therefore must organize ourselves when the elephant fights the grass getting what? Trample. Yeah. Well, we shall see. We shall see, my brother. Because like I say, we got maneuvered into this. So they even changed my flag. How did they change the color of my flag? Let me see if I can change my flag back. Hold on, guys. I ain't feeling that. Let's see, banners. Now look, that logo shows up good. Now, why is mine not showing up right? Maybe it's something I got on here. All my connections plugged up. Why is that don't have the right color? Hold on, guys. I don't know. That should not be red. That's the Italian flag. We ain't flying no Italian flags over here. Let's see, hold on. What can I do? What can I do with it? I can't do nothing with it, can I? There we go. Finally. Why they tripping, guys? Let me see what. Yeah, I read that one. Yeah, hey. Hopefully not. Hopefully we can strike some type of deal with them. I don't think we can. And we shall see what happens in Canada, because that situation now is ripe to show us what we can do and what we can't do. So I would definitely like to see what's going on up there, Okay, there go the chat one even moving. We are back on track, huh? It looks fine on our end. Flag looks okay. Fine on this red. This end. Okay, yeah. On my side, it wasn't looking right. But that's good. It's cool now. But yeah. It's tripped out. Well, yeah, you still in here, T? Come on up, T. You don't ever come up. Let me see if I can get T to come up. You ain't got to show yourself if you don't want to. Might not be. Put it back in the chat. There it is. Come on up. Chop it up on a good foot. We got to kind of keep it PG, because we can't be talking this real talk over here. They ain't trying to feel that. You don't supposed to be talking like that. You don't supposed to be knowing what's going on. You're supposed to be asleep. You know what I'm saying? You're a melanated male. You don't supposed to know what's happening. You know what I mean? Why are you watching politics? Ain't that above your pay grade? You know? But it just amazed me, man, that they could just pull this off. That's why I hear what my man up there, DJ Jim, making what he's saying. I get it, but the thing is, I've been seeing them make this march. I bit my tongue. Sorry. I've been seeing them make this march. This is what I call authoritarian march for hell the last 20-some years. When I first started waking up about the stuff, but actually longer than that, 30-some years. So when they be passing these laws and doing this and doing that, I'm like, let me read into some of these laws and see what they passed. And when I started reading it, man, the horror just was hitting me like, whoa. And it seemed like I was the only one like concerned about it. Ain't nobody else concerned about it. And then when I tried telling people, they were looking at me, eyes started glazing over, then their eyes started wandering, looking upside the wall like that's more interesting than what I'm talking about. So I learned to just shut my mouth. Like, I can't talk about this stuff to certain people because the eyes glaze over, and then all of a sudden, you know, the paint color is more interesting than talking about politics. You know? So I just like, hey, let me just motor on my own then. So I just been kind of thugging it out, studying this stuff on my own. And so I've been seeing them make this move. So that's why I'm saying to the brothers what I'm saying to them. I'm like, yeah, they can shock us and we can have a mass awakening, which would be great. But then it's going to be disorganized, confusion everywhere. And then you invite them in to do all kind of false flags. See, so that don't really serve us no purpose. You know what I mean? So we're just gonna have to wait and see. But like I said, in my mind, y'all know what I plan. Right here. Let me see. I'm trying to get out. You know, hey, people like, I'm just get out of here. You say, don't worry. When all else fails to organize the people. Yeah, hopefully. I'm thinking that make people coalesce around each other when they see that they really inside that pot and the water is boiling hot. Right? I think at that point, yeah, you're gonna wake up because now the water is too hot for you to stand. But now what do? Because when you jump out that pot, they out there waiting for you with a mallet. They got a mallet 3 times your size. So when you jump out the pot, they got something for you. So you got a choice. You can jump out the pot and get the mallet, or you can stay in the pot and boil to death. So to me, that's where we at, you know. But I think I'd rather take my chances over there. You know what I'm saying? I could dig a hole and get in it and wait for everything to blow over. You know what I mean? I ain't gotta have no 7-8 course meals every day. I don't need all that. Nah, I done did with a lot less, especially when I was in the clink. I used to be in there starving like Marvin. Shoot. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we was in there so hungry, I would drink coffee just to fight off the hunger pains. I ain't even drink coffee. I would drink coffee to keep from starving. You know what I mean? So I know I can thug it out if I have to. I ain't tripping. It might take me a few weeks or a couple days or whatever for it to kick in, but it's gonna kick in. You know? What up? I see you. Shout out to you. What's going on? Thanks for your work. Hey, man. Hey, I'm just come on here and let's just talk. I ain't got no real agenda. You know, my channel ain't monetized. Even though I can monetize it, I don't do it because I be talking too reckless for them. I know. So they ain't gonna have that. So I keep it like it is. I do well when we driving my truck. Well, I'm just gonna keep making that little money and just be able to come on here and talk to y'all freely, you know, because at this point, we all we got. You know what I'm saying? We all we got. You know, at least y'all would stomach and tolerate this type of talk because most people can't. I'm out here in these different places. People can't tolerate this type of stuff. Even if you try to bring it up to them, they look at you like you're mad. Like, what's wrong with this dude? Yeah, I want to have a actual thought. You know, I don't want to just talk about sports. You know, you watch the football game? You watch Super Bowl? I'm like, no, I ain't watching. What? No, I ain't watching. I'm worried about what they gonna do to us. What you talking about? Who gonna do what? That's why I said the global crime families of the world. What? What are you talking about? Man, you know what you're talking about. You right. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let me get away from you, man. My bad. You know? So hey, I appreciate y'all being able to hear me out because it gives me an outlet to because I'm studying all this stuff when I'm in the my mode and I'm out there on the road. So I put the news on and just listen. So I got good 8 hours a day of listening. So and I've been doing that for about 12 years. Well, because in the truck it's basically like an office. So it's a good outlet to be able to come here and then spit these things to you all, see what you all are thinking, see if I'm off base, if I'm close to being. I think I'm close to being on point because, like I said, I'm at it every day. So I think my finger is mostly on the pulse more than anybody else's. To be honest with you, some of y'all might be chiming in and checking in when you get a chance, based off of when you have available time. But in my case, I'm in the truck 10 hours a day, so about 8 of that I don't listen to the radio. You know, I ain't into sports no more, so all I want to do is listen to what they're doing. I just switch back and forth. I go to Fox, I go to CNN, I go to Newsmax, I go to OEN, I will go to Rebel News, I'll go to AJ, I'll go to Dan Bongino. When Rush Limbaugh was on, I used to go look over there at him. I'll be all over the place. I'll be on the liberal side and the conservative side because I want to see what they both talking about, so I can see what the discrepancy is, you know. But it's not looking good, people. It's not looking good. We did get a reprieve because we've been fighting back, but they can't allow that to happen. So right now, I guess they got to take Canada down big time first, and if they do it successfully, then that's going to give them the prototype to take us. So at least if you got an escape plan, you can deal with it. I just got my new box of food today too, so I'll probably order another one next week because I want to have at least. You need to have at least a year worth of food. A year worth of food, and you need to have access to water because and you're gonna need access to power. Yep. Matter of fact, let me go get my my little short wave radio that I just got to give y'all an idea that you all need to get one because we're gonna have power outages coming soon. So I hope y'all know. And it might be off for about, let me see, what would it take to really, it really won't take but a month to break us, but I think they're gonna really make sure we broke. So it might be off for 6 months, who knows? Let me show y'all, hold on. I got one for the truck. I want to make sure I have one for the house. I got the generator in the other room, but it's too big. I ain't bringing it in here. Running snail. It's called running snail. And you take the crank out the back. And you wind it up. Y'all hear it? And base off of that. Let me see if that's enough to turn the light on. Yep. So you get to listen to radio, shortwave, so you can see. I mean, hear what's going on. Because if the power go out, you know you got a lot of purpose throughout the world. So this will be how we're gonna communicate to what's really happening, right? So you're gonna need a light. There you go. And then there's also right there the solar panel. So I could put it in the sun to heat. Put it in the sun to heat it. My bad. I could put it in the sun to charge it, or I could just use the crank. All right. And then it has a USB there. I can plug up my phone. See if y'all can see that. Yeah. Not bad. I think I paid $30. Yep, $30 to go to antenna. So these are the type of things you need to get while you still got time to get them. Yep. While you got a chance to get them, you better get this stuff while y'all got a chance to get it. And if this stuff if nothing ever happens and we win, then okay, cool. I just got this stuff and I'll just keep it, pass it on down to my kids or something. You have one similar to that? Oh, that's what's up. These people are a dying tiger. Yeah, that's true, but they got everything. So I don't know how you figure they just dying. They have everything. They have all of the Earth's resources. They have all of the money because they print the money. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, and I get exactly what you're saying. I'm praying and I see a way that they're going to lose as well, but we got to look at what they really have done. Nobody has opposed them up to this point. You let them take over everything. I mean, come on now. You got to give them their credit. You can't just sit up here and say, like, we just going to win some shit. No. They took over universities. They took over all the police departments throughout the country. They took over all the blue states. Right? Australia, Canada, the U.S. Come on now. And yet we don't even know who they is. We don't know their names. They don't have to file tax returns. Nothing. I mean, come on now. They have a negative population growth. Oh yeah, I get that. But it don't really matter if their population is negative or not when they can just get you off the planet today. So what difference does it make? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they got a negative population growth rate, but if they can get you off the planet in the next 20 minutes, what difference does the growth rate make? You won't be here to see their negative growth rate. That's their plan. That's their ultimate plan. You'll never be here to see it. Humans are not needed anymore. That's basically what they're saying. The Earth belongs to them, and we're pretty much trespassing on their real estate, and they want us gone. That's basically what it is. You know what I'm saying? In a nutshell, it does feel like they are desperate. Yeah, of course they're desperate because they woke us up. They underestimated us with this cold beer thing, right? And then on top of that, they said what they was gonna do. I'm like, it ain't like West Coast. It was some type of mystery. Y'all, it's like y'all telling me this, the way I'm getting it, or I'm perceiving what you all are laying down. It's like this is some type of haphazard thing they did. No, they've been planning this for years, and they've been talking about it, what they was gonna do, and they even said the word COVID flu in a lot of their writings 7, 8, 12 years ago. I was just like, well, they probably ain't gonna never do it, and they did it. Like, so was I surprised? No. They wrote about it. You know, if I wasn't afraid of them just taking the channel down altogether, I would put links to the video because they still up of the Gremlin Fauci saying certain things 4 years ago. They got clips of Gates telling you that we were gonna get a virus. He even named it. So this ain't no coincidence. Nobody stopped him, right? That's what I'm trying to say. They talked about it. They was in all kind of conferences throughout the world, laying that lick down, how they was gonna roll it out, and they rolled it out. It killed all these people. It convinced you to go down there to get an experimental jab, squirt, right? A lot of folks have complications from it. So come on now. And how many people been to jail yet? I'll wait. How many indictments? I'll wait. Yeah, that's true. And that's their plan. They plan to be the ones living in the end. We don't supposed to be here. But we shall see. You know, like I say, I totally get what you're saying, man. Don't get me wrong. We in agreement. I'm just letting you know, like, come on now. The whole, actually, it's bigger than just the USA. This is a prison planet. They have turned the whole planet into a prison. It's an open air prison. Okay? And we all in it. Mm-hmm. And you think that ain't so, just go outside and do donuts in the middle of traffic and see that race soldiers show up with guns and put one in you for doing donuts in the street. Or just go around making U-turns and whenever you feel like it. Go down one-way street when you feel like it. You know, just the hell with the traffic law. Just do what you want to do. And see that eventually the men with guns gonna show up. The race soldier with guns gonna show up. And if you don't comply when they tell you to comply, they gonna put one in you. To let you know, you're an inmate, boy. West Coast said they just know stuff that we don't. You see what China made? Yeah. Can I come in on the show? Nah. Nah. What you want to discuss? We'll see, because I'll listen to what you said. I'm saying we on the same side. So what you want to discuss if I bring you up? Let me see where your head is at before I bring you up. Because I'm not trying to argue. I just kind of throwing it out there in a joking manner. So just kind of lighthearted, but you know, we definitely on the same page. I know we got to fight back, but the first thing in fighting back is information. Right now, we're in an information war. They've been using propaganda on us for years. So the fact that we can even talk about these things is a victory. Because really, at this point, we're supposed to be like, our brain's supposed to be like mush. Okay? So the fact that we can even think to put sentences together and to think our way out of this stuff, right? And understand how much trouble we really in is definitely a win, you know? Because I know plenty of people that you can't even talk to like this, period. And I'm sure you know the same kind of people. You can't even discuss these type of things. They don't even know nothing going on. You know, they got their popcorn and, you know what I'm saying? They got their GMO chicken, right? And they sitting in front of the ignorant box every day, getting programmed. Yep. And anything political come across that screen, they hurry up and change with the swiftness. And you know I'm telling the truth. You know I'm telling the truth. You know I'm telling the truth. I can't talk about this stuff with nobody but y'all. But now I know Twitter in here and I got Facebook in here. Now maybe some of my guys on Facebook, they could probably talk about it. But Facebook, I don't get a lot of love over there. But I go ahead and stream over there anyway, just in case somebody might want to tap into it later on and get an A for this game. You know what I mean? But yeah, we'll bring you up. We'll see what you're talking about. You ain't said nothing. You still there? Where you at? What subject you want to talk about? Because at this point, we in agreement. We definitely got to fight back, and we really got to win because the number one law is, self-preservation. So we definitely got to win. But the first thing we got to do is figure out that we're in a war. Most people don't even know they're in a war. Most people are drinking fluorinated water, right? Some place you go into there, they got extra fluorination in some of these waters, and people in there buying it. So, come on now. They had to stop saying that KFC got chicken. They can't say chicken no more. Let's see. Slavery was not the destruction of the body; it was the destruction of our minds. Yeah. Plus the media. Okay, you've been propagandized every day. They do not miss a minute to propagandize the public. Right? Then you go to government institutions, i.e. schools, where they further indoctrinated you. Right? So you're getting a healthy dose of indoctrination pretty much everywhere you go. Any magazine you pick up, any television program you look at, any movie, right? School. So it's no wonder people can't think when they get to be adults. What up, Shay? I see you. Sorry you missed me. Oh, yeah. Connect with you, Miss Rose. Thanks. Hope to catch you all when you return from Ghana. Yeah. It's all good. We was busy. I ain't gonna lie. We were busy. I was tired. We were falling asleep on the bus. I was, man, shoot. Psychology and white extremism. Yeah, I get it. But at this point, the folks who running this planned extermination, they don't care about skin tone at this point. This ain't a black and white issue. This is a humanity issue, right? This is a humanity issue. It has. They keep bringing up the race thing just to keep us divided. It's divide and conquer on the small scale, right? But the folks who running this, they exterminate everybody. Okay, it's a Agenda 21, transhumanism. Who know what that means? Hold on, I got something in my eye. Like an eye booger. I think I got it. Yeah, it's transhumanism. That's what it's about. Okay. The future doesn't need humans. That's what they're basically saying. And they want a significant reduction in the global human population by 2030. i.e. Agenda 2030, well, Agenda 21, but the plan is by 2030, which is only 8 years from now. So they're running the campaign now. You can't say they're not running this. They not running some type of campaign. You could tell. We got the bio weapon, right? We got an open air bio weapon, and then they give you experimental bio weapon, i.e. the squirt, right? At the same time, they was suppressing other stuff, zinc, you know what I mean, magnesium, a couple other things. I don't want to name them, but y'all know what I mean. They were suppressing those. You know, you got to wear a face diaper. You got to stand 6 feet apart, right? No large gatherings. Um, Religious institutions were basically banned. Economies were shut down. Businesses were shut down. People were fined. People were jailed. And all I'm asking to you, how many indictments have we seen? How many people went to jail so far? I'll wait for the answer. That's all I'm saying. How many people went to jail? How many indictments have we seen? So at this point, they up. Okay. This is the second quarter. They up by 100. Our star athletes are falling dead on the court. Have y'all been seeing the videos? People are running track and running rugby and football, soccer players, football players. They're just running on the field and just dropping dead. Have you not seen that? Young, in the prime of their life, athletes are falling dead on the field in the middle of games. Where's the investigations? Okay, how many heads rolled? I'll wait for the answer. I'll wait for the answer. That's all I'm saying. Now, what I would like to see is just that. I'd like to see some indictments. I'd like to see some special prosecutors, right? Some independent investigations. Okay. And send some people out after them with some real teeth. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's crazy. I know, right? I hope that they find a place on Mars. I will help them pack. Yeah, me too. I help them pack. Sure would. Matter of fact, I don't think I want them on Mars. Hey, I know where I want them at. I don't want them to, hey, no. Mars is too good. Mars is for us. We need to be colonizing other planets, right? God's people. They need to go, down there where it's hot. Okay? They need to go down there and serve where it's hot at. Sitting on the Mars is too good. No. Because then you have the virus. You have that virus up there, and then they're gonna be looking to mess over other people somewhere else in the cosmos. No. We don't want to wish that on unsuspected other colony of living beings somewhere else. No, we need to put them down there where it's hot at. Yeah. Let's put them on. Yeah, there you go. Let's put them on Mercury. Yeah, that's a good one, Sweet Baby. Yeah, let's put them on Mercury. I help them pack. You know what I mean? I definitely help them pack. Shoot. Hey, don't think I would line up. Come on. Take all y'all mad, take all your inbred kids and all that with you. You know? But man, it's not looking good for the home team. Not looking good. That's why I say this, because they've been steady encroaching on us the whole time. And for folks like me who've been watching this thing, I've been just sitting here watching them do it. Nobody was standing up when when Gay Blade was in there. Obama, when he was passing the NDAA, he was putting all that monkey ball stuff in there. I'm like, okay. I was expecting people to stand up then when Obama was in office. Nope. When George Bush, the dumb one, Jr., when he was in there, talking about WMDs, I knew it was fake. Did anybody stand up and did anybody go to jail? Any prosecutions? Any investigations? No. Then we had that event on 11/9, which seemed kind of suspect. I'll put it lightly. I want to say something else. I ain't gonna say it. So that 11/9 event was suspect. The WMD was suspect. But yet, how many heads rolled? And on top of that, because of that, how many people died? See, this is what I'm talking about. Where are the indictments? Right? How many people went to jail? The independent investigations. What? That's what I want to know. Answer that question for me. Where is that at from back then? And if you want to go back even further to Clinton, I can tell you some stuff Clinton did. He got rid of Glass-Steagall. What's Glass-Steagall? See, I bet you, what's that, right? He was instrumental in getting rid of Glass-Steagall. So this is what I'm talking about. And guess why he got rid of it? Because they had dirt on him. And at first he didn't want to do it, so they brought out his little hussy. And because they drug him through all that, he took care of that Glass-Steagall for them. See, y'all don't know how this thing really go. I don't think y'all really get it. You know what I mean? It's crazy. They just found out that the world wasn't flat. Exactly. And now they're blasted off into the outer planets. These folks are not mentally stable. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. But see, the thing is, they're looking for other planets because they might, in their foolishness, destroy this one with us on it. Because right now, who knows? We could be having what do you say? They're not going to indict themselves. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And we, the people, are not holding them accountable. So, at what point do we win this? I would like to win this and get it on over with. You know, I would like to win this battle for the world, for the hearts and minds and souls of God's children. I would like to win this battle once and for all, and so we can, you know, go off into other planets and colonize the rest of the galaxy. But we can't do that when we got these viruses, human viruses on the planet, just basically trying to take us up off of it. So we in a little bit of a quagmire, you know. We can't go to the heavens, right? When we got this parasite on us. And after a while, if you don't do nothing about a parasite, he kills the host. It felt like something rubbing up on me. Yeah, after a while, the parasite kills the host. And the parasite continues to live. Because it's using the life force of the host. So at what point do we get rid of the parasite and kill it once and for all? That's the what's that? The 800-pound gorilla in the room that we got to deal with. Because it ain't, at this point, I still don't feel there's enough of us awake. I don't think so. I think we still need more because we really shouldn't have been at this point, to me. But we let them take over the media. They took over Hollywood. They took over all the universities and colleges. They took over the school systems. They took over all the alphabet communities. They took over all that. Joint Chiefs, they got that. Now they got the judges. They got everything. Like, come on, man. They got a lot. They got a lot. And they took over most of the corporations. And these last couple of years, they didn't consolidate it because they shut most of the mom and pops down. All your small, mid-level, right, and medium companies basically shut down, which allowed them to consolidate the whole economy. So now they at the point where they could turn it off whenever they feel like it. What we been doing? How have we been fighting back? I'll wait. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking real world things that's happening to us right now. I get it. They crazy, they want to go to Mars, all that. I get all that. That's cool, but this is what we're dealing with. They shut the economy down for 2 years to consolidate. Nobody stopped them. They lied and said it was going to take 2 weeks, to flatten the curve, which turned into 2 years. Did anybody call them out on that lie? I'm still waiting for somebody to call them out on that. It takes most experimental drugs 8 years of testing, or 6 years, something like that, before you're allowed to do human trials. They just bypass that whole process. Then, at the same time, they put an indemnity clause, right? Which the government and the judges backed them up on it. So now, every time you go get an experimental jab, you sign your name, you sign an indemnity. So they're now held responsible. So if you take that experimental squirt and have an adverse reaction, your family can't get a penny. So if we were playing a game and they was the opponent, right now, they winning, they up by 100. They up by 100 points. We have basically 0. It's already the second quarter. And they steady hitting buckets. Now, yeah, they getting shaky. They missing some. They throwing up a couple bricks. A couple balls going out of bounds. They giving us a couple fouls, right? But now we gonna be able to come back. We basically got to hit 100 buckets in a row. We got to hit 100 buckets in a row. We can't miss a free throw. We can't foul. We can't do nothing. We got to hit 100 buckets in a row. They said that we have to take it every season. Yeah, I heard that. I ain't taking it, but okay, I hear them, but they know they're gonna lose though. Yeah, I mean, I want them to lose. Don't get me wrong. I'm just being facetious because it's good entertainment, but it's infotainment. Okay, it's infotainment. Okay, so maybe that'll give y'all a clear picture of what I'm doing. This infotainment. Okay, we're gonna get some good info out of it because you can't say I'm not raising good points. You can't say that. I'm raising some good points. Okay, I understand the optimism. You know, you want to win, but now wanting to win and winning is two different things. You know what I'm saying? We're like grammar school. If I had to chalk it up, it's like a grammar school team going up against the NBA All Stars at this point, right? They fire slam a jam on us. We barely can shoot a 2-pointer. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, come on now. And I'm laying out the reasons why I'm saying this. You know? Now I'm in my mind saying that the Most High, we might need to call on him for a little assistance in order to deal with this virus. And when I say virus, I'm talking about the cold beer flu. I'm talking about this human virus. So inhumane virus. That's who we need help with. Because I don't see how we gonna do it by ourselves. The New Black Mind, YouTube. What's that? Your channel? I mean, well, the link was already in the chat. You could have just clicked it and came up, but I'll hit it again. You can come up. As long as we can have a civil Discord, I'll let you talk. I can take a break. All right, there go the link. All you gotta do is click it. I can get my throat a rest. Pause. Woo. That was pretty good. So yeah, right now all eyes are on the Maple Leaf State. I was looking at it earlier today and it wasn't looking good. Dude was standing out there like this, had them sticks in their hand, looking like straight up iRobot. Yep. Do. There you go. What up, brother? You probably got to unmute. No, you look good. You can hear me, right? I can't hear you. Your microphone's open. Well, I'll give you time to get it together. But yeah, it ain't looking good. That's all I gotta say. Now I'm hoping I'm looking for some stuff because, like I said, I was watching all day and they were just up there. And then when they came in with the horses and kicked the lady in the chest, they ain't apologized. They didn't arrest her though, but they were arresting people today. Just the people who was out there protesting. So the crowd has definitely dissipated, and it's just a small crowd now. So they can contend with this small crowd. So now, what we need to see up there, if the Canadian people really are sick of it, and they really go there and extract their pound of flesh. But at this point, that's what they need to do. Because if they don't stand up now, it's over. It's over. It's over. If they don't stand up now, it's over. So dude don't have no incentive to get that power away. Once they get it, because remember what your boy said. What's that chump name? He was Obama's press secretary. He was their mayor. He wasn't my mayor because I ain't vote for him. Rahm Emanuel. He said, "Never let a good crisis go to waste." Isn't that what he said? So we need Canada to buy U.S. some time to get out of exactly. If anything else, but now we got to be in solidarity with them because they're our closest ally, and then we share a border about 500 500,000 miles or whatever it is. Can you hear me now? I can hear you now.
Yes, my brother.
There we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah,
Yes,
man.
indeed.
We're gonna let you rock out for a minute. So, what you want to share with the folks? Because way I see it, man, we should have been like putting a halt to them. And at this point, they just been marching. They have not been stopped. That's why they feel so emboldened, right? And I laid out some of the reasons why I'm saying this because they haven't been stopped. Nobody's went to jail, no indictments. They're scared because they see we waking up. But when they normally get scared, what they do is they double and triple down. That's what they do. They don't run and hide. They got everything. But what
Yeah,
you
but
think?
by them doubling and tripling down, that even make us wake up even more.
Yeah,
You
I
see?
hope so. I hope that.
Yeah.
I hope so. Because at this point, what percentage would you say you feel? Because we don't really know the number, so we can't say think. What percentage of people do you feel that's awake to what's really happening?
I think a lot of our people waking up. If you look at what's taking place across the globe, look what happening in Mali. See, they're expelling them out of Mali. You see,
Yeah,
so
that's
they're
true.
they're not
That's
gonna tell you what's going on now. They're not, cause remember, they're not gonna let you know the effect that what's taking place. But I can tell you, over the past couple of years, it has changed dramatically in the psychology of the black people. I can because 5-6 years ago we were dead, totally dead. But now a lot of people waking up. You see, so you know sometimes we give them too much credit. Sometimes we give them
uh,
too much credit.
not necessarily because the things I laid out is all true. So
True, true,
I didn't
true. But
I didn't give them wait. I didn't give them no credit. All I did was laid out the things that they actually have. So my
true,
thing is, if they have the military, they have the brass, they have the FBI, CIA, NSA, ATF, right? They got all the prisons, they got all the police departments, right? They got all the schools, they got all the universities, they got all the colleges, they got the president, vice president, half the Senate, half the House of Representatives. Those are facts. I'm not giving them no
yeah,
credit. That's what they have. Now they print the money. They got all the banks. So I'm just laying out what they actually have. And what have
true.
we been doing? What have we been doing as a people? The time they've been accumulating all this stuff. What have we been doing?
Well, what we have to remember is one
You
time
gotta
we
you gotta
were
answer
in.
that question though. You gotta answer that question. What have we
What
been
have
doing
we
while
been
they've been
doing?
yes.
We haven't been doing anything. Yeah, we haven't been doing anything because a lot of our people are very passive. See, we are very passive,
Agree. I agree.
because are fearful. Maybe it's fear, very, very fearful, But as I said, we got to remember at one time we were in chains. We were in physical chains, but now the chain is no more physical. The chain is mental and economical. See, so we have made progress. You see, although we're not moving at a light speed, but this is a long distance race. This is not a sprint. You see, because they took them hundreds of years to get us in the condition we are in. So it's going to take a little bit of time for us to get out of this condition. It's not going to happen overnight. But we're waking up now. We're waking up slowly, which is driving them crazy. You see, because they're realizing they're losing control. You see, they're monitoring what's going on too, you know. You
Absolutely.
see? Yeah.
That's
So
why, that's why NSA. Of course, they monitoring what we're doing.
yes. So they know that we're waking up. So, you know, and it's it's creating chaos in their camp. You see? So what we should do, we should amplify it, you know, have them, you know, make them create more chaos in their camp. Spread the chaos in their camp. You see what I'm saying? So all is not lost. I'm telling you, all
No,
is not lost.
I
Yeah,
agree. Hey, that's what
yeah,
I'm saying. We on the same page. I agree
yes,
100%. But that's why I said earlier that this is infotainment. I'm giving
yes.
information and being entertaining with it. So the powers that be, when they watch this, is more like we're just talking as opposed to really,
But,
you know what I'm
but
saying?
they know,
Because
brother. They know.
they
They
definitely
know.
monitor this stuff. Yeah, because like I
They
said,
know.
they won't let the channel grow. I went from having really good numbers, and then the minute I start talking about serious issues like this, now I lose subscribers every day.
No, well, you know what happened to do, you know, a lot of our people too are fearful. So
Yeah, that's
it's
true.
not so much, you know, a lot of our people scared of this year. But, you know, it doesn't really matter because this is the solution. What you're talking is the solution. You
True.
see? So
And
eventually they're going to have to come back. You see? So
yeah,
they
they
may
go
run.
and when they come back, now they're gonna want to be they're gonna have an insatiable appetite. They want to know everything now.
Yeah. Well, you know, our elder said this to me once. He said, look, at some point, it gonna come a time in America where they may intern us, you know, here in America.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
we
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
we gonna intern them on the continent, and then we gonna swap. See? But what
yeah.
happened when we open up in Africa and they come, everybody under arrest. Okay?
Yeah, we're gonna
When,
be at the airport the minute the plane land. Like, yeah, come on, we got, and then we had a couple out here doing this. Like, come on.
yep. Everybody goes straight to the re-education camp. Because you can't let some of these Negroes come in there because they're coming create with the mindset. You see that happening now in some of the African countries. You see people
Yeah,
complain. Yeah, so
yeah.
I mean, a lot of us getting out of here, but we taking that crazy mindset with us too. You see?
That's true. That's true. But I think
Yeah.
it's gonna take a little time for that crazy mind for the folks who don't have their mind right. It's gonna take a few years before we get right because
Yes,
you ain't gonna
yes.
be over there too long with that crazy mindset.
And plus we have work on the continent too because we have problems on the continent too. So we have our work cut
Yeah,
out for us.
we got a lot of
Yeah,
work cut out for. That's why I say
yeah.
at this point, I'm not really trying because people was asking me what did I think about the politics in various countries over there, and I was like, well, right now we just need to get over there and get settled. We kind of
Exactly.
scared of the politics right now until we get ourselves settled.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly, brother. But I
you know,
respect you and I like your channel and
thank you,
keep on keeping on, good brother. All right?
absolutely. Anytime you can come up anytime, bro.
All right, brother. Take care.
All right, peace. There you go, peace and black power, baby. Yeah, man, he has some good things to add, and like I said, we on the same team. You know, I think we're gonna win it too, but we definitely gonna, some people gonna get carried out on stretchers. You know, so some of us gonna get our teeth knocked out and our nose broke. You know what I'm saying? Some of us gonna probably have big, what they call it, intrusions on your head and zippers. You know, some of us gonna probably go out in body bags, unfortunately. Um, but this thing is gonna touch everybody. It's gonna touch everybody. Um, and to me, the more informed you are, the greater your chances become to survive this, right? Because we'll win, but we're gonna take some casualties. We're gonna take some losses. You're not gonna come out of this unscathed. I can't see how unless we get up out of here. Because right now they're not really focused on the motherland for now. They're focused on the West. The powers that be can't have no independent countries, especially one with the ingenuity and grit like divided snakes. Okay, people here will get up and go to work and will put in some real sweat equity. So, you have to trick us out of that. And that's basically what they did. They got a lot of folks to quit, or they were firing them because they wouldn't take the experimental jab. So they got you to volunteer to quit. So that slows down your production, your gross production. It gets stifled, which allows them, right, to come in to buy certain industries up. It's all a consolidation at this point. They got to consolidate everything because they got to have complete control in order to complete their new order. They have to do the West first. Exactly. They have to get the West out the way first because we didn't enjoy so much abundance, so much freedom. And you can't have a freedom-loving, gun-loving country that thought they were free running around because they'll end up having to, we'll end up having to go after them later on. So they know they got to get us out the way, right? And up to this point, they've been doing it pretty good with all their psyops, right? We haven't been able to really pin them down on not one psyop. And I could go back in history and name the psyops to you. Y'all don't want me to do it. I do it. Y'all don't want me to do it, but I do it. I've been sitting back watching all the psyops ever since, let me see. So ever since Clinton, Oklahoma City, 11/9, WMDs, Benghazi, Afghanistan, of course, Iraq, right? We've had quite a few things jump off. Okay. So nobody's paid the penalty. Not one investigation. Not one. We had what else we had? We had a few other events that took place that were suspicious. You ain't find that suspicious? The Boston bombing. That was kind of suspicious. Let me see. We had a few more events that was kind of suspicious. Hell, we can go back to JFK. Yeah. Come on now, guys. So, hey, there's been a lot going on that we really, a lot of us really, I don't know, because when those events were happening, we really didn't have nobody around. I think we had like a conservative talk radio. They was the ones that was raising these conspiratorial questions. I don't remember nobody else raising these questions back then when these events were taking place. And because I've been looking at those, I used to listen to the radio in the truck. So when they were raising questions, I used to say, you know what? That's a good question. Why is the angle seem slanted a certain kind of way? You know what I mean? So I was like, okay, cool. That put a little food for thought. So now it's more like, now the minute anything come out of their mouth, I'm going to do some investigation. Okay. Or they said, what is it? Russia's getting ready to invade, Ukraine. Ain't that what they're saying? So what y'all think? You think it's going to be an invasion? They say any day now. Dead man said he knows for a fact that Mr. Putin is going to invade. So what, he has intelligence? Is that how he is? What gives him the assurance that he knows that this man is going to invade? So we trusting the this, what do you call it, the not surveillance, but the intelligence. But we trusted that on WMD too, didn't we? How did that turn out for us? You see what I mean? Like, if you look at this stuff closely, you start to see some of the same plays. It's kind of like playing football or playing basketball. You know, like when the Bulls were winning. You see, I'm got my Bulls hat, so I'm gonna tie the Bulls into this. When the Bulls were winning, when MJ was there, Scotty and Horace Grant, right, BJ and Paxson, when they were there, they was running the triangle offense. But once you learn the triangle offense, the teams that learned the triangle offense did better defending that offense. You see what I mean? So it's one of those type of things, you know. We're not people are not defending well. We don't know what plays they running, and it's the same thing over there, you know. If they keep running the same play, you know, decade after decade, after a while, you start to see a pattern in it. Okay, they said that about Iraq. Oh, you got WMD, he's doing this, he's doing that to his people. I forgot another one. Syria, anybody? What happened to that? See, Assad, he gassed his own people. Saddam, he gassed the Kurds, right? Iran, they supposedly gassed their people. Does it sound like a pattern there? Now they're saying that Putin may do a cyber attack. He may, what else they say? He may do a cyber attack. He may do a bio release. They're saying the same thing. So I'm like, damn, I heard this before. So, I think it's probably going to end up dragging us into a war with them. Now, they say that we're not going to commit no ground troops if it is an invasion. NATO is not going to commit no troops. This is what they said. But we're dealing with professional con men, so, and women, right? So when they say they're not going to commit no NATO troops, the way I interpret that statement is the inverse. They will be committing NATO forces. Because look, you'll be fighting in Ukraine, right? See, they don't have no problem fighting a conflict when it ain't in their backyard. If it's anywhere in the world, they don't have no problem with a conflict. So we shall see. I'm watching that situation closely too, because Putin said he has no intentions on invading. He said the reason why he is having that amount of troops on the border, he said they do military exercises around this same time every year near that border. And at the end of those exercises, those troops were going to be returning to other parts of Russia to participate in other military exercises. He said pretty much every country does performs these, which is true. So that's why he said that's why the buildup is on the border for that reason. and he said they was going to be returning back to, their towns or whatever. And then the West is saying, well, you know what? He's actually not telling the truth. Where have we heard that from before? Got to ask yourself why Americans care so much about Ukraine, because we have business dealings in Ukraine. We have money tied up. That's why. Certain people have business interests in the Ukraine. They have sweetheart deals. And if Putin walks in there and takes the country in a couple of days, he all of a sudden will have access to those sweetheart deals, which would be equating to a lot of money. But I don't think he has no intentions on invading, me personally. But I could be wrong. I don't know the Russians that well, okay? But my thing is why he hasn't taken Russia before now. Maybe it was because Orange Man was in there and Orange Man wasn't going to have it. So it wasn't even a question about it. But if he is planning on taking it now, then he feels that my man is weak and this is to be the prime time to take it. Or it could just be a big psyop, i.e. the Cold War. How many bullets were fired during the Cold War? How many bombs were dropped? I'll wait for the answer. Okay? That's how you gotta look at these things. It was a Cold War. So how many casualties, how many was dead, right? Who fired the first shot? Who dropped the first bombs during the Cold War? See, these are the things I'm talking about. Right, 0. But it was a Cold War, right? Everything they tell you both basically is a psyop. Right? It was a financial, strategic, military plan to bankrupt the economy of the Soviet Union, which helped brought it down. They had no intentions on going to war. It was just an arms. Remember, it was an arms race. The arms race is what broke and bankrupt the Soviet Union, which caused them to collapse. What they say? This is chess, not checkers. Okay, guys. That's kind of all I got on that. But we shall see. They said he can invade any day now. So we're going to see what happens. Because right now, it's a proxy war taking place in that eastern region of Ukraine. So they've been fighting for the last 6 years. I don't know if y'all knew that. Yeah, they've been fighting. It's forces that's loyal to Russia and fighting against the government of Ukraine forces in that eastern region of Ukraine, which borders Russia. So they've been fighting for the last 6 years. I don't know if people knew that. So it's just been basically a proxy war. So now they want to go full scale hot war. And we do need a distraction. If we're gonna have a collapse, a global collapse, we do need a distraction. So we do need a war. We kind of need a war for a distraction if you plan on tanking the world economy. You do need a distraction. What y'all think? I don't think the variants they kind of ran its course unless they hit us with the big one. They could hit us with the mother of all variants next. That's why I think that's what they set us up for. Ease the restrictions, relax the masks, let people go back to work, let people go back to school, let you get relaxed, give you about 60 days. That's all you need. Give you 60 days to breathe. And then they'll hit us with the mother of all variants. And then they'll roll out the fear campaign, start slamming it every 15-minute news cycles. you know, and that'll get everybody back in that fear bag. Then they'll start saying, okay, instead of 6 feet, you need 12 feet. They're gonna have shit taped off 12 feet, right? You can't have no more than one person in a restaurant at a time. You in Walmart, you only can have 5 people in Walmart at a time. You gotta have four masks on your face, and you gotta be N95. Boy, hey, they can hit us with whatever they want right at this point. You know what I mean? So y'all just get y'all just what they say, just tie up your thinking caps and be paying attention, because the next 3 months are gonna be something. It's gonna be one for the ages, guys. The next 3 months. I know y'all might be like, man, he don't know what he's talking about. All right. All right. You see, I'm getting prepared. I ain't messing around. I'm getting prepared. I'm not messing with these folks. I might give us a good grace period of 3 months, but I really think it's only 2. They need to get rid of the snow. I think that's when they're gonna hit us with it. They need to get rid of the snow. Yeah. So I would give it May. Let's see. March, April, May. Yeah. I give it to May. We shall see what's gonna happen. But that Russia thing looks is imminent. So we probably looking at by Monday. Something's gonna be jumping off by Monday, the way they talking. So we shall see. And as far as the Canada deal, we need to see all 36 million of them in the Capitol and find that little fanboy and him and that chick, the vice prime minister, had them on house arrest. They need to shut that country down at this point. If they don't shut it down, then it's a wrap. Yeah, we won't be able to go to Canada, guys. I don't want to go there nowhere, but you ain't gonna want to go there. It's gonna be authoritarian nightmare. It's gonna be like North Korea. Yeah, it's gonna be the first North Korea in the Western Hemisphere. Yeah, because we already had a couple of examples. We had Cuba, Venezuela, Nicaragua, El Salvador. So we've had a few prototypes already, in case y'all didn't know. Remember I said this ain't checkers and chess. This is Go. Y'all look up the Chinese game Go so you can get an understanding of what we're really dealing with. This is on a global scale, people. This ain't just regional, right? This is a global thing. So look at the Chinese game Go, G-O, so you can understand what we up against, right? And then you can start looking at the whole world as a board. And then when you see certain pieces moving, and then you can look at that piece, right? And then determine why that's happening. That's what you want to see. Why is it happening in Canada? They already did it in a few other countries already, and it was successful. So now they need a bigger country to do it in. Yes, definitely. Heating up. I'm planning on heading to Southeast Africa. Oh, that's what's up. Well, you know me. I'm going to Mama Salone, baby. You dig? Shout out to Mama Salone. And Ghana, Gambia, shout out to the Bag family. I'm going to hang out, too. But it's time for to get up out of here. Africa, here I come, baby. You know what I'm saying? I try to hang out here with y'all for as long as I can, but when the sugar honey iced tea hit the fan, your boy gotta go. I'll be broadcasting from the motherland. You know what I'm saying? You dig? That way I can talk a little bit more freely. You know what I mean? Because things are looking tough, guys. That's all I'm saying. It's looking tough, but I'm getting up out of this piece. You know, now I might slide over to Kenya because I got some people down in Kenya, and then we got some people over there in Tanzania, so I might slide over there. I got my man down there in South Africa, so I can slide down there. You know what I'm saying? We got our brother up there in Senegal. We got the Bag family and TAC up there in Gambia and brother Quasi. And man, we got people all over the place. So push come to shove, hey, I'm up out of here. I gotta leave with just a shirt on my back. I got enough brain power. I still got my physical, so I could help somebody, you know, in their properties or whatever. I could be property management, you know what I'm saying? I could do a little gardening, you know, if I have to, you know. As long as you make the continent primary. Exactly. That's the whole point. That's the point in having the passport, West Coast. Come on now. Your boy on top of it, man. That's the whole point of having a passport. I'm an African citizen, baby. I'm an African citizen, so I'm already ahead of the game. You know what I'm saying? So now I gotta do is just get me my African wife, fill my little spot. I'm just waiting for my son to get out the Navy. He only got 30 more days. Yep. 30 more days. That's what he got. 30 more days. He get out. That's my right-hand man. So we're gonna have to get us some stuff going and put together a nice little piece of change, and then we slide. You know what I'm saying? He looking to get him an African queen. I got me one, so we're gonna try to rock out. You know what I'm saying? And I already set up my other channel. I know y'all seen it, Salone Nation, with me and my shorty. So y'all go over there and subscribe. Matter of fact, let me put it in the chat. Oh shoot, hold on. Y'all go over there and subscribe to this, because if they ever take me down here, I'll be over there. Salone Nation. There you go. See, I'm already thinking ahead of the game, and I might slide up and do a backup channel to that one. So whenever they take me off of this one, I'll slide over there, and then I have a backup to that one. So I have a backup to the backup. But that's gonna be a channel just basically for me and her to do our little fun videos over there, and then on that backup channel, it'll be a backup channel to this one. So just to get prepared, because eventually we gonna, you know, they plan to get us off of here. So that's the next thing, because you know, when your boy Gay Blade was in there, he put in the internet kill switch in the NDAA. So that bill got passed, right? And it's supposed to be an infrastructure bill, but of course they had the internet kill switch bill in there as well. So thanks to your boy Obama, and so they can kill it anytime they feel like it. So just know. So y'all go over there and subscribe to the backup channel, hit the notification bell. And I only got that one video up there for right now, because when I was there, I was too much having fun. I wasn't really filming me and her. So when I get back over there, we talked about it. So we're gonna do a lot of feel good videos, and then kind of bring you a little bit about the culture. We'll let her tell it from her perspective, the Mende culture and the Fuller, because she's a mix, Fuller and Timmy. And then something about, you know, the Salone stuff. Maybe a little bit about the language. Maybe I can get her to teach us a few sentences in Creole. And then just for us to just relax and let our hair down a little bit when we go back. So we'll be going back in April, God willing, inshallah. And we're gonna rock out So I'm gonna go get his passport and citizenship, and then we'll try to find him a nice African queen while we're there, and then we're just gonna rock out and have fun. And we'll have all that fun video stuff over there. And over here, we'll be a little bit more repatriation, talk more serious about world events, because we're basically global citizens at this point. So we need to talk about these type of subjects. You know what I mean? And then we'll just rock out to whatever we want to talk about, finance or whatever we decide. So repatriation, the different things we can do on the African continent as far as business, that type of thing. So that way we clear about an Africa escape plan. That's what it's about. Is this a good time to start a delivery business here now with the shortage of truck drivers in the U.S.? I'm thinking about doing it. Your opinion? 2 thumbs up. Right now, trucking is off of the chain. Everybody's hiring. I still got I got both of my phones sitting right here. The other one. My phone be jumping every day with job offers. My name is on my job boards, my resume, I should say, and I get an offer pretty much every day. So yeah, if you're trying to do something, you need to do it ASAP or faster than that. Get the money while you can. Right now, everything is still, to our knowledge, is going, okay. So we got to get the money while we can. Get it while you can. Get in it immediately and put your best foot forward. And save as much as you can. No big ticket items right now. And then put that money up so you can, take it on over there and do what you need to do, and wherever country you end up repatriating to. But yeah, it's good. My company hiring, all the companies that's next to me, because it's like 5 companies next door to me, all of them hiring. I got all these companies calling me, hiring. Everybody hiring. Go on Career Builder and look at all it, and go up on the CDL Class A. Look at all them jobs available. Or go to Indeed or Craigslist. Look how many positions, and they paying a grip, and they doing sign-on bonuses. Yeah, when I got recruited for this company, they had I asked for it. They was like, "What would it take for you to come over?" And I said, "Well, first, you need to be able to at least match my current income, and then I want a sign-on bonus, so I can have that money for the interim, leaving that job and then starting a new job while I'm training. So I wanted to be able to get that check." So I told him, he's like, "How much you need? How much you want?" I said, "I want 10 stacks. 10 stacks, baby." They said, "No problem, absolutely." And a lot of them are offering that now because they got to recruit guys. You know what I'm saying? Some guys didn't want to take the experimental job, and some companies were forcing them to. So a lot of guys quit. Because some guys, they were just, drive a truck because they ain't one thinking much of it, and probably didn't really like the business no way. So a lot of them probably took whatever job they wanted to take. Because right now, all the jobs are paying pretty well. I saw a sign today. Burger King is starting off at $17 an hour. I was like, damn. When I first got in trucking, I made what, 21? I'm working hard as hell. I could have went to Burger King and made 17. Hell, and I could have been eating, you know what I'm saying, fries, apple pies and stuff, You know what I'm saying? Let's see what Phil said. Exactly. Don't wait on this money. Yeah, you got to get this money while you can get it. Get this money while you can get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here. I'm getting it. So Until they shut us down, I'm getting it. And then when they shut us down, I'm gonna flash that green passport and be like, look, I want to go back to Mother Africa. I'm homesick. You know, I gotta go over there and see my wife. Yo, shoot, she missed me. I miss her, so I gotta go home. And they gonna have to let me slide. Yeah, they gonna have to let me slide, guys. I'm up out of here. Hey, just take over there what I got. Whatever I got, just take it over there. And then I keep up with y'all through this medium if I can. If not, we'll see. If not, y'all got my email. If the internet ever go all the way down, y'all got my email. You got my email. We can stay in contact that way. Because outside of that, how would we stay in touch? If the grid go down, that's actually a good question, isn't it? I'm gonna have to get us some thought and see. It's got to be a way. But if they disappear everything, we pretty much grown accustomed to having it. So if they take it away, we're gonna be in trouble. That's food for thought. But okay, I said I was gonna jump off here at 9. I'm on my way to the gym. You know what I'm saying? 60 never looked so good. You know what I'm saying? I had to go get myself prepared for the oncoming war. So I'm gonna go in there and go to war with these weights for about 2 hours, and I'm gonna slide back, take me a shower, lay it on down, and then jump up in the morning and catch the news, see what's happening, if anything, any events or anything that took place. If it's something worth talking about, I'll slide tomorrow. But I think I'm gonna be on tomorrow anyway. I'm gonna be on Brother Quasi's channel tomorrow. We're just gonna be chopping up about the Sierra Leone trip and then repatriation, and probably talk about business, and just kind of chop it up over on his channel. So I'm gonna reach out to him in the morning. We already talked about a time, but probably somewhere around between 5:30 and 6:30 Central Time tomorrow on Brother Quasi's channel. So I'll put a little flyer up on my community tab about maybe 2 or 3 hours before time. That way y'all know, so y'all can come over there and represent for your boy. Y'all come over there and represent, because we're gonna be talking some good stuff. All right, that's the brother that's in the Gambia. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump off. Y'all got any questions before I go? Let me know. Any questions before I go? I guess I need to plug my the trip is coming up. When is it? April 20th to May 3rd. If you're trying to slide, we need to talk to you immediately or faster than that. What is it? Yeah. Yeah, so we're looking to go to Sierra Leone in April. If you're trying to slide, go to my email. I got the website going across the bottom of the screen, SierraLeonePilgrimage.com. You can go there and see all the information. And then you can also hit the contact us, and then send me an email. And leave your phone number in the email, and I will call you. I prefer to call my people. So leave me your email. Tell me you saw the broadcast, you're interested in going, what's the details, and then leave your phone number and a time to call you. I don't know why people don't do that, but maybe I need to specify what you need to do so people can be on point. So tell me who you are. You saw the broadcast, you're interested in going, leave your phone number and the time to call you, and I will call you. And I'm gonna be calling you from a 773 area code. That's the Chicago area code, so I won't be a bill collector. But I'm gonna go ahead and jump off. Y'all ain't got no questions. I appreciate y'all rocking out with me. I like it. Just come on and just talk, and we just go where we go. If y'all want to come up, you can come up. If you choose to just stay in the comments, that's cool too. I don't mind talking, because I'm a loner. You dig? I'm gonna get up out of here. Peace, hair grease, And Black African power, baby. Get that escape plan ready, y'all, because you're gonna need it. Mark my words. Better to have one and not need it than to need one and not have it. So, hey, word to the wise. But peace out.